Alright. Get ready to go. Okay, as soon as we get, we summon everybody.
You need only ask.
Huh? Who?
Hello.
Hello?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, it's Molly May 56. Yeah.
Good night.
Let's cast.
Jesus, my trinket did a shit ton of damage there. So weird.
It's not the one you're going after, is it?
No, it was the one I got from the new dungeon. dispel, please? Thank you.
Apparently he's not your friend, Shamar.
Apparently not.
Dang, this guy's chunky. Oh, and he's killed me.
Why did you say that to him?
He took offense.
Most people would.
Yes, I liked your black mushroom disguise. It reminded me of Mushu pork.
This is,
More mushrooms.
Should we just pull this pack in here since someone's probably gonna end up pulling it anyways?
I don't know how you pulled it because like last Friday we didn't touch it, and then Friday we were like, well, someone looked at me funny, I'm gonna run up to the entire raid.
They may have a thing against gnome monks.
I have been
Understandable.
standing in the back trying to figure out why my overlay isn't working, so whatever you did, it wasn't me.
Maybe they don't like slackers.
Sorry, whatever Janora did, it wasn't me.
Kill the doggies first, please.
So mean to those dogs.
How did Navy die?
I pushed him.
How did they all die?
The weapon things on the racks.
Uh.
Does anyone else have a weapon? Or did you guys both use them? Yeah, you did. Never mind.
Should keep those for the boss.
They go away. But we can double pull this pack here and use them next time. These guys hurt with the rage stuff.
Summon stone for cheeky. We'll see where Cypher and then what else is.
We get some cookies too.
I'll explain where Cast went.
Thanks, Magic.
Who's putting the cauldron?
It's already down, so someone did.
Oh, nice.
I guess Navy.
Yep.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Navy.
take another one for the road.
Cauldron should be expired. Take one. Thank you. Alright.
I gotta update my Wikora real quick. Hold on.
Are these the markers we've been using? I forget.
I think Moon and X are swapped, or... Oh, this is very screwed, I think, actually. I think that's it.
That looks more right.
Okie doke. This should be good.
Always a DK.
Yes.
Remember, Cheeky, after the poll abomination limb, save your next one that comes up for when I tell you, okay?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let me just make sure I've got
Chain people.
yeah, Mislet's not here. Cass not here.
Laffer should be here any minute now.
Yeah. Cass is gonna be way late, so I'm gonna make Alwick go on Skull on the third set. My only one still using angry assignments.
Think so.
No one else uses that.
No, I have
I
it
think-
on.
I think most of this raid has ERT installed, which you can do a note with.
That's like
Yeah.
still using MySpace. Pent, jeez.
God. See, funny like that ERT is just the notes on ERT are just like I don't understand it.
Okay, they have the advantage that everyone probably has it though.
Sup, viewer?
Fine.
It's apparently called MRT now.
Yeah, it's
yeah, whatever.
method.
I still use ERT, like /ERT.
It seems they make two things: one called MRT, one called ERT.
Well, no, because I downloaded ERT and it changed to method raid tools, but /ERT still works.
Yeah.
Okay, could be.
What's all you do, Pent? If you're gonna do the notes on ERT, just click the name. You can click the names above the note, and you're good to go.
Fine. I'm gonna just quickly do this real fast so that give extra time to do this. See, I was doing Janol with center. I guess that's the center for the purposes of my notes here. So if you're not them, then don't worry about it.
Thought I had it. Okay.
I think I downloaded the wrong thing for ERT.
Alright,
By the
you
way,
all
yeah.
get the notes?
Everybody has to go into ERT and enable the note. But yes, I see it, Pent.
Yeah, I see it too.
Great.
Wonder why Miss Leds doesn't show the moon.
Because he's not in the rage yet. Alright, just a second here.
I'm going to restart quickly and see if I can get ERT going.
I think you can just install it and then /reload.
Yeah, you do reload a UI and it updates the
Probably have to
add-on.
enable the UI though, or enable the add-on.
Alright, move the window. That's fine. I'm just going. I'm waiting for if Hebert's going to log on because he's going to be a chain puller.
Okay, is there something you can link again for me, Ben? Or should I just be able to see it?
ERT got hit with method. It's called method raid tools now. That's why it's not ERT anymore. But the standard of it based off is still X, just raid tools.
No, I do. I have it. I have it up now, and I'm trying to remember how to get Pent's note that he just made.
The second thing on the left says notes, and then like in the upper right corner on the notes page, there's enable.
Beautiful.
Alright, did you get it?
I am all set.
Alright, good. Because I'm trying. Okay, there you go. The lock button. That's what I was missing. I also need to make this. Definitely need to make this a transparency.
There's effort.
Right, that's what I was waiting for.
Magic, can we get another TV, please?
Did you all get it that time?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What happened?
New note.
Oh, I didn't see it. Shoot, hang on. What changed? I didn't see anything happen.
Do you have it big enough to see the third set?
Yeah.
I see 3 sets of people.
I saw 3 before.
And if you want to transparent, you can go into note settings on the right, and you can go to change the background alpha all the way back to down. It'll be see-through instead of having a big black box. You don't want that.
Mine seems to be flashing between chartreuse and green. Though that's just a lie, sorry.
Okay. I think I finally figured out how to do your that's a great tools. Whatever. MRT. So everyone get it?
I have it. I'm pretty sure the 9 people probably have it that need to know it.
Excellent. Okay, fantastic.
Get it right off the bat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Goal is open. Where we're at, we're fine. So blue.
Chain in 10 seconds, get ready. Breaking mine.
Breaking mine. All the way to moon, moon, moon.
I may have been a little too soon.
X.
Starting it.
Going to blue next. Going to moon next.
Locking. Okay.
And it's all the way across. And a blue.
Cannot lose people on that.
Everyone was sacked on the lock gate, and I couldn't click it.
Yeah, ditto.
Right,
If you're going to use the lock gate, there is a macro that technically does a mouse over. If you want to use it like that, then that's what you should be using.
do not release.
Or just run it. If you have any type of movement speed increase, you'll make it just fine.
I don't understand how I died right in the middle of the safe spot.
Why are the pet users have anything to do with this?
Your moon on second set misled. So we solved it by keeping you in the group.
Let me show you how it's done.
Remember, during the chain phase, you guys with the red debuff, it is imperative that you stay away from people, especially during the chain phase.
Your score on the second set effort.
5,
Moon effort. Your moon on the second set.
2, 1.
One of those two things.
A skull. Ads are coming out.
Get the marks on them.
Blue. No, sorry, X.
Where we're at, where we're at.
Was my bad.
Chains coming. Breaking.
Breaking mine. Skull.
Oh, he's a skull.
Blue. X is next. All the way to Moon next. Going all the way across next. Going to Blue next again. Blue. Ads are coming. X.
Okay.
Cheeky, use your slappy hand. Thank you,
One's
sir.
on the middle.
Skull, 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 skull.
Go back to the ad.
Mildred roar. Commanding shout, whatever.
Interrupts.
Nice job.
X.
We do have 2 battle reses. Do we want to get?
Blue.
Right after this is done.
Okay.
Skull's next. All the way across next. And then X, I believe, is next. X.
Don't accept that yet. Oh, well.
I can't win.
Wow, did we let a
Yeah, we were super
We're gonna make this jump.
Releasing. Guess so.
Yeah.
see where ciphering is.
It's all the extra damage from the brands, to be honest. I know people are trying to do little things, but it's like when you're all combined and you're taking all that extra damage that you don't need to, it's hard. And I know it's not the player's fault, it's just, it's a boom. So range, you gotta be a little bit back and try to have that little bit of space for the two brand people to get in.
If ranged gets the brand, do you want us in there too, or should we just stay back?
That's on the ad
when-
phase.
Only on the ad phase. After that, you get
Right.
out. Don't even go to the boss.
No, I know, just on ads. The brands do stack, right? It's damage, a damage bonus per brand. It's not just one and done.
I believe so. No one's really said anything yet on the... I haven't found anything that says anything.
So I guess if it's just one, that makes a big difference. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
We can try to clean it up a little bit, like have all the melee without the brand on the left-hand side of the boss. Because the brands are all over the place. They're standing on the tanks. They're standing on everybody.
When everyone's dogpiled like that, it's not like you can tell.
I know. So maybe we can do brands on the right of the boss and everyone else on the left of the boss. I don't know.
Right being moon side and left being skull side, or vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I get there's a lot of shit going on, so everyone's all over the place. No, the brands have to be on the ads.
All right. So what was the decision? Brands on which side?
Sorry, I can't click for whatever reason.
Cast is logging out right now.
Yeah, someone's downstairs.
Okay, Siphon was at the emergency room. He's heading back now. And all is okay, if people want to know.
Yes. Let me get my phone and go text Siphon.
He's on his way home. What kind of damage does the chains do? I know. I'm looking for it in the book. Oh, I heard you, Mildred.
Shadow damage. It's under Warmonger's shackles.
Okay. Cheeky, I want you to bubble during chains, and I'll bubble as well in a different spot since they're kind of people are all over the place. So just stand in a bubble, somebody.
Can you call it too?
Yeah, I'll call it.
Thanks.
Effort.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Skull. That's coming up. X.
We're fine.
Chains.
Go ahead, cheeky AMZ. Stand above.
Breaking.
Get cheeky up, and then I can break mine. Moon, 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 moon.
Can I jump off the edge now?
Good thing.
Four down.
Got the res up. Jump off.
Skull.
Don't release.
We can't lose people before the first transition. But it can't lose people at all, but
Don't be afraid to use your personals right at the on the chains. Most likely, I'm going to be using my symbol of hope, which will give you a full minute back on your personals. Also, on Torment part, if you have a brand in your melee, go to the back. I know you want to be on the boss full time, but go to the back. You're going to be saving a lot of people's lives if you do.
You should just kind of choose melee behind one side of the boss and then on the melee on the inside or melee on the outside. Because we don't want to lose that DPS because we're hitting that soft and raid.
But when you're all taking so much damage because the two brands on top of you and you're taking about 18k a second,
You said during the torment or just in general when there aren't ads, leave?
Because the brand does no damage to the player from what I've seen.
Yes, maybe.
It does a little bit.
It puts a dot on the guy that has it.
Whatever. The point is, you don't want it to be on people.
Right, you want to localize it just to the one person. But we need to be, like, we don't have the DPS to be just taking a fight for, what is it, like 20 seconds.
So we can do tank in front and DPS on back, but you guys have to shift from the spirals, so...
Right.
The problem is
the
also...
further-
Go ahead, Evan.
So the further we go back on the wedge, the harder it is to shift from wedge to wedge. So we don't want to get too far away from Garrosh, basically.
And one of the reasons why I'm saying also people on the brains, that's 2 more people that can bait out the white and not have all of it, every single melee running away.
Yeah.
What's the name of the white stuff?
It's under Garage. It's Rendered Soul.
And if you get hit by that, that's a lot of fucking healing for the healers to deal with. Yeah, Cheeky, you can probably run out because a lot of your DPS is pet based, so you
I
can
was gonna probably. say, thankfully, yeah, yours is pet based. I mean, I can stop playing or stop hitting Fellow Rush during anytime I have brand, which is fine.
You can quit anytime.
So we're gonna try tanks in the front and everyone else in the back, and then hopefully the people with the red will meander away.
I mean, we can always say start getting closer when it's going to the torment part.
The only reason I just say on the torment part because you don't have a lot of room. You're on that little tiny wedge.
Well, during the torment part, yeah, brands can just F off someone.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm asking.
Okay.
If you have
Oh,
brand
just during the
turn-
torment. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
During the other part, you have a full open area. I'm cool with that. But when on the brands, I'm seeing everyone kind of bunch up on the boss, and I'm like, the scream's just gonna land right on top of it, and we're just losing DPS because every melee has to move.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Just a quick question about this before we go with this. So that's fine. We remove the brands during the torment part. But what if, like, I don't know, what if a Death Knight has the brand and they need to go outside because they, they're slow, right?
Just save any of your movements. I mean, I don't know if you're running, what's the name, Wraithwalk?
Yeah, DK is fine with it with Wraithwalk.
Yeah, just save it. Save that in Death's Advance for those moments. Because it doesn't overlap when we have to go through all the 5 different ledges.
It's only a 1 minute cooldown, so just save Wraithwalk for when you gotta make that huge gap. So.
The one melee who has brand GTFO.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go to blue, blue. Free to move anywhere. Ads coming out. Moon.
Change.
can go in now. You're fine with just during the torment part when we're going to go everywhere.
We got lucky. They were both ranged there.
X.
Okay, cheeky up after this. So when you don't die.
Skull.
Skull.
To X next. To blue next. To moon next. All the way across next. To blue. Ads are up. Job on the ads. To moon.
Chains in 6 seconds. Get ready.
Need someone on the skull chain.
Hemming.
Cheeky slapping hands if you got.
Blue.
Low too early, but not well.
I have a soul stone.
Do not release. Do not release. Alright, Cass, if we need a backup, can we have you handle that, please?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To blue.
Watch out.
That's coming up. And Brand's coming out. New Brand's coming out. Torment, get ready to move. Going to Skull.
Chains.
Breaking the last one. On XX. Skull. One X next. Blue next. Moon next. All the way across next.
Square.
Thank you. Azura coming up.
I didn't even see that one graphical error.
Torment. X is good. Get ready for chains.
Slap your hands, cheeky.
Blue.
Blue.
You taking Pent? Finish off the.
Moon. See next, sorry. Blue. Going to X next. Skull next. Blue next, I believe. No, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across.
Stay on.
Stay. Chains.
We're still totally heal room.
So the DPS is one of those. Sorry, but it's true.
What?
Are you saying if we
We still got these chains up.
be killing the boss right about now and the healer room wouldn't be an issue?
Okay.
I was asking if Seta was saying that about us in general, not about
Well,
you
we
specifically.
actually got some damage on that set of ads.
Make sure to repair.
I will listen. Get down with it. Ashes.
Right turn, Zypher.
Yeah. I'm getting irritated at this encounter because sometimes it'll just decide that one person really doesn't get to live. In my case, it put a brand on me right as a chain was going off, and after I'd done my own chain, and I just got hit with a truckload of unavoidable damage.
Oh yeah, either way we have to kill this boss, but I mean, yes, we can go do ner'zul, and then we'd have to come back here for Fort Painsmith. This boss seems to be a serious DPS check that we're not making.
What kind of item levels is everybody sitting at? I know I'm kind of low, but I think I'm making up for it.
Imagine most people are at like 220-ish or higher.
It's like,
Most are 225 or higher.
yeah. I'm sitting at 219.
Okay, but you're definitely it's working.
Well, yeah.
Go sit in the corner and color cast. It's not you.
I mean, we can. Ner'zul's the other way, isn't he? Like it's just over.
Yeah, it's a
that.
left instead of a right.
I'm 100% okay doing Ner'zul. You know, the next guy on the guild list thing. Because, you know, Helm.
Helm.
We both want that thing.
Alright, do you want to go?
Nice.
Do you want to go give Ner'zul a try, or do you want to keep working on this?
Well, I think we're hitting a DPS wall here, so we might as well try ner'zul, and then
I was
to
gonna
get him
say,
down,
is
we
it-
can throw
I'd
ourselves at
really
this
like
guy
to
again.
see. I'd really like to see if we can get past the not die wall.
Right. I'm just curious. Is it strictly DPS, or is it just? I mean, I don't think losing one, maybe two is. We might
The
still be
healers are
behind.
out of mana by 30%.
So what it is
True.
is we're not doing enough DPS, so the fight's taking too long. So healers are having to heal through too many rounds of unavoidable damage. So healers are running out of mana. It's basically a soft enrage by enforcing high healing.
Not completely retarded, just mildly.
I don't feel like more healers is going to be a sustainable solution.
So yeah, we can bring your monk and be 5 healers, but then we lose one of our top DPS.
Hey.
So no.
I've had my comments on the DPS thing many times over many raid tiers. Whatever. Just here for the ride, guys.
It's just Siphon's fault, for sure.
Maybe we are ready for heroic. So, most people that are not parsing high on DPS for whatever reason, and I'm not going to question reasons, I don't give a shit anymore, have gear that is at least at normal levels. Does that tell you what you need to know, Fade?
We need to go to Ner'zul, which is up here, right?
No,
it's
he's
to the
down
left,
and
underneath.
yeah, it goes under. I'm just waiting for everyone else to get here.
Actually, like how this is tuned.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Just saying. I don't care about being politically correct. Just
I'm gonna get this extra pack here in a second.
if you want the monk, I've got the monk. If you don't, okay.
That's right. I'm trash at DPS. I know. Whatever that effect is from the curse is actually really obnoxious.
This is the torture he's doing?
Some purple buff. I haven't even looked at it that closely. That's obnoxious though, because it puts this huge like purple swirl around your screen and starts narrowing your vision.
It's like the squid in Mario Kart.
That's inaccurate. No one actually cares about the squid.
Oh, I do. Because when I was playing yesterday was hanging out with some friends and we had that going and there's a big old glare on the TV, so that with the squid is awful.
Yeah, I was gonna say normally it doesn't matter. Actually, the worst item in the game, but I suppose that might be the new like meta for it.
Right.
Like, set up the TV so your opponent's quarter of the screen has a glare.
There's a bunch of weapons to the left if some of you people want to go get it.
Wait a sec.
Movement.
For some of these
My
poles, I'm
weapon.
guessing.
It won't let me grab it. There it goes. Yeah. Burn all my movement just to get it.
Dang monks.
I should totally use it on these little guys, right?
No.
Use mine on this one though.
This would be a good one to do it.
Yeah, I did. And I totally died a horrible and painful death. Ooh. Only for 43k.
Oh dear.
Get used to knockbacks because this is that fight, and you
I-
will be knocked off during the fight.
I forgot it was that fight. Oh my god.
So healers, if you want to dispel when they're all on the edge, go for it. It'll kill the whole raid.
That'll be awesome.
If you're frustrated at them.
What?
Wait, if you dispel something off them, they get knocked back?
And everybody around them, I think.
Ah, crap.
No, it's directional. It's directional of where you are dispelling. So if they're on the edge and everyone else is towards the center, it just pushes you back towards the center, as long as you're on that area. So say the spell person's on moon and everyone's over here on square, it'll push the direction the other way. But we still need to clear trash, so keep clearing!
It's a big knockback. Damn.
Festus living dangerously.
I mean, I'm a demon hunter, so I don't really care. Even as a rogue, I probably wouldn't. That's shadow step fun.
I don't know, I watched Hephaestus get bounced. Not you that time.
Yeah, that was an interesting blink.
That doesn't look good. Hey, you guys probably shouldn't stand in front of that.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Okay, mechanic node.
You guys have seen that
I
mechanic
didn't die
before.
this time.
When the ad has a mechanic called Dark Wind is pointed at you, it would behoove you to not stand in front of him.
We should go back. This ticket hard.
Okay, I see. That's interesting, boss.
So you fight ner'zul on the platform. The fight has several knockback mechanics. Players have to spread out on the edge. They have a certain debuff. When dispelled, it knocks the whole raid, so carefully planned dispels. Tanks have to position the beam to hit some adds. Raid must avoid the beam. Bloodlist at the beginning of the fight, or once at 30% if you struggle with dodging the swirlies.
I'm gonna say 30% then?
So when dispelled from malevolence, players now drop an AoE patch on the ground. This is a heroic change. Inflicting damage. The change forces you to move outside of the raid to get dispelled to optimize the platform. The other one is Suffering. The boss has a 3-second cast, which creates a damaging beam on the tank, increasing damage taken by the next Suffering beam by 500% to any player in it. Most importantly, the orbs must hit the beam to be vulnerable to damage. Targeted tank should position themselves and the boss to hit as many orbs as possible while the raid avoids the beam. DPS should switch between the orbs once they're debuffed. Orbs of Torment. Different orbs in the room will frequently damage the raid until hit by the tank ability. Orbs are invulnerable once they reach 1 HP. Players can interact with them and bring them to the edge of the platform and throw them off with the extra action button. The player carrying the orb will get increasingly slow. So we probably have to play basketball to the edge if it's not quick enough. Grasp of Malice, just dodge. It's 3 beams on the platform, dodging and knocking players. So you want to dodge that. Shatter. Frequently the bosses throw waves of projectiles to the ground near players. At 80, 60, and 30%, the boss loses a piece of its armor, inflicting raid-wide damage and increasing the amount of projectiles it throws. So there's going to be a lot of both spots on the ground, dodge them. And the last part is just us healers having to heal through a spite that inflicts ticking damage the whole time. That's the base. So pull and we can see, and then we can know what the hell we have to do later.
Alright, so there's a ability called Suffering that you, Ab and I have to point at, so just be aware of that. Don't be caught in that beam. In fact, it's essentially probably narrower than the cone, but the breath ability from the second to last boss in the new dungeon. So if you've seen that, then yeah. Does anyone have a flask? Please take a flask. If you have one, drink one, and drink yours and take a second one. Great. Any position you want to put them in?
3, 2.
To be towards the edge if you want. I mean, not all the way to the edge, maybe like inside.
Wait, what? Didn't even hit a fucking ability.
Good start.
I guess you
You're
want
doing
the
great,
auto
guys.
attack first, roulette.
So there's the Norb. Tanks have to point it
Didn't
at
even
that.
get first hit.
Pet may have been talking. So get away from that orb.
You can't attack the orb
Wait,
until
get away.
after. Now you can
go.
attack the orb. So the spellers, I want the ray to go towards that orb. Going to the edge. Watch out. Mildred, stand in front of me. So you want to come towards us a little bit more.
Oh my god.
Wow, sucks to be not a demon hunter.
DKs can negate that too. Don't get so happy.
Death's advance, just stand there.
Yeah, but demon hunters can just mash space.
We releasing?
Yeah, I don't think we got one.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, if you hit Death Advance, Cheeky, it makes it so you can't get knocked back.
That was my favorite thing to do in Nathria, the Artificer boss.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You need me to not move anywhere for every single one of those pull-ins? Okay.
That mechanic's really hard when you're used to playing a DK.
It actually is.
I was like, what the fuck do I do here?
Even my monk was like, what the fuck? This is difficult.
Every time I would just transcend out at the last second. Worked great in LFR. No
In
one would
LFR,
ever...
you could just run, can't you?
Yeah, but no one would ever put the thingy down correctly, and you needed to go a little faster than normal. And so, like, sometimes you just have half the weight, the raid wiping because no one knew how to do it. No one put the tear down correctly.
So was that the ball blowing up set that kicked us off?
That was a dispel.
Jesus, that was a hell of a knockback.
Right.
So when you get the malevolence, I didn't get dispelled. I didn't dispel myself. The reason why the raid wants to go to the edge, so like say the boss was on square. Moon can be, the spell can be right here. I dispel, everyone moves back to blue, and and the next person that needs to be dispelled goes back to circle, and we dispel them. So it's back and forth.
So it doesn't knock you off the platform for all standing in that area. Gotcha.
Yes.
And the person being dispelled needs to, like, face the edge or something, right?
Yes, they need to put their back towards the platform. I don't think they get the person that gets the spell doesn't get knocked back.
You said so. In this case, the raid would all stack on square.
Yes.
So the knockback, like, is lessened by more people being stacked up. Is that the basic?
No, because the Dispeller's going to be on circle. The Dispeller is the knockbacker. So whoever gets dispelled is the knockback. The knockback will push you guys to the platform again, but there's 2 dispels. So technically one person gets dispelled, they run all the way to the back to blue, the other person runs to circle, and you go knock back again. And we keep doing that around the platform because it's going to get increasingly smaller, because each time a Dispeller gets hit, it leaves a mark.
Gotcha.
So you basically want us to tank the boss like at square, and then the next point clockwise, the next point clockwise, the next point clockwise?
Pretty much.
Okay.
So the idea is that you get knocked back from the square, but you're more than half.
You have enough room to
You have
land.
plenty of room to get knocked back away from the circle. Yeah. Like it looked like it might have been more than half the diameter, but
Guess we'll find out. Remember, stay off the ad until it gets hit by the suffering. It's just, it doesn't do anything.
Barely has any health either.
I mean, we have 20 seconds for the dispels, so as long as we're getting him dispelled, we're okay.
Also, we should probably heal right off the bat, or?
Either or. I think they said 30% if we're having issues with the swirls. Oh my god, guys.
Give him a couple seconds.
Before the takes.
I even
Jesus.
3 sunders.
So
Orbs out. Get away from.
Tank should be the only one there. Tank should be the only one on towards the orb. After Suffering cast, now go kill the orb. Comes Malevolence.
Facing this way.
So everyone should be on blue. Cheeky, go to start. Watch it first.
That was not the right way.
Right. Kikari, go. Okay, we got one more. We got one more. Back to blue. Back to blue.
Bring it over this way, Pent.
You want to go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just put them on a point.
Dodge the circles.
Stay away from Pent. Or Minsk.
Getting knocked back.
Red Navy.
Okay, well, I got knocked back and I missed it.
And a whole bunch of circles.
Holy cow.
That's the swirlies.
Mine's going off.
Wait until, wait until I actually.
well, I just saw the dispel person get blown off. I thought he wasn't supposed to get blown.
Hey, go stay away from Amber.
Someone can do something with that orb now.
Spell circle. The other person cannot be close to the other person. That's what's happening. When you're too close to the other person, you're blowing the other person on the edge off. So both of them cannot be on the edge.
You have to face the outside because the person getting dispelled gets thrown backwards.
If you have the debuff face outside.
Yes, range, that actually means downtime is a thing.
Battle res if you can. Nope.
Stay,
release.
don't release, don't release, don't release.
Repair, please.
Many deals for a friend of the grumble. Like you.
This guy have any ads?
The spheres.
Just the spheres, I guess.
Okay. I guess that counts.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, no one died on pole. Shh.
Don't jinx us.
I forgot I'm not supposed to say that.
Move away from the orb.
Dispelling cheeky.
Get away from the tank.
I'm dispelling misled.
Hey, we didn't all die. You want hero?
This is one of the first overlaps we got.
Dodge,
which makes it
dodge.
backwards.
I'm shattered, dodge a whole bunch.
Get away from the tank.
Spelling Zypher.
My bad.
Put your back to the boss.
I know.
guys, to the
I
boss.
forgot.
Okay, I'm dispelling myself.
Oh, the hunt is so fun on this. How do you parry a fell rush? Come on.
Tie your
Orb up.
shoelaces.
Dodge.
Get away from the tank. Bringing the boss back over here to this point.
Dodge.
Oh, that's a
A lot
lot.
of swirlies.
Attack on the boss. Dispelled. And one more.
Got an orb out there. Supposed to throw that thing off the side or something?
Oh, the yeah.
Sorry,
throw it off.
I usually did it, but I had malevolence that time.
Dodging.
One of them's attackable.
2 orbs. Great.
Yep, only one can damage straight now. I'll grab it and run it.
Do not dispel yet.
You're safe. I'm a demon hunter.
Get away from the orb.
I just watched an ice block like slide down the edge of the platform, and it was the funniest thing I've seen all day.
Didn't make
That was the wrong place to spell.
I think it expired.
Oh, okay. I want to battle res someone, but everyone's dead. There we go. There we go. I got somebody.
Shouldn't
they all be dead? The battle res?
Yeah, but they go to a weird spot if you get knocked off. Nowhere near.
I think Effort and I, assuming we don't get things, should be running orbs. Just because you guys can dispel and we can just be like, oh yeah, just kidding, we're still on the edge.
The warriors can do it quite fast too. Heroic leap.
It's more so that if we're dispelling something, Effort and I have much free get out of jail. You guys can do that without waiting for us to get back to the group.
So I dispelled the second I dropped that thing, knocked me off.
You have to face the edge the way I didn't.
No, I wasn't meeting this.
Oh.
Cheeky, there's enough time between dispels that you can death advance every time, so just wait for them to call it and then click it and you don't have to even worry about the mechanic.
Okay.
Death's advance is amazingly broken.
Mm-hmm.
These specimens are very delicate.
Right, any effort?
Here on pull then?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, a lot of roleplay there.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
Stay away from Pent. Orb up.
Malevolence. Move. Dispel after.
Ah!
So what happened there?
You always dodge the ground at first. Don't worry about the dispel. If there's something on the ground, you do that first. That takes priority.
We should just dump now and jump and go next.
Yeah, should we take a break after this?
That's fine. Let me go get a res.
Oh my god. Been summoned back to the platform like 3 times. Just let me die.
Alright, we'll take a break.
Food's still good.
Eat that feast first.
Alright, let's check and see if everyone's back yet.
Are there any ridiculous later phases of this fight? Like, we have to do it while standing on our heads or something?
I mean, there's going to be a lot of shit on the ground you're going to have to dodge.
Looks like more orbs too.
Yay.
You make war on Ikis?
Alrighty, so this is a I'm ready to pull check.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get out of the way of Pent.
I'll take a second.
Calling Hephaestus. Good job on this spell.
If I assist face the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's malevolences.
Do not stand on me, do not stand on me, do not stand on me.
Spell the first one and then
Just dispel star.
that's all it has to be.
Waiting.
Call something then, because we're trying to keep ours up a lot
Circles
too.
up.
Face the other way.
Get away from me. Move back.
Going to diamond.
That's fine. We'll be right next to the boss. I'll start adjusting.
Do not stand in the thing.
That sucked. It's in the middle of an I-beam.
Is that why you caught so much wind?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was literally as I did the backflip, it just flung.
By the way, that was a really bad time to dispel me. Because the swirlies were going off.
As I flew over swirlies, I was praying they would be gone before I landed. No dice.
Watch out. We wiping it up.
You got it guys up? Okay.
Yeah,
guys.
I got it up.
Just get into position. Worry about being positioned. Dodge mechanics and dodge attack. We should be ahead on DPS at this rate.
I'm gonna say the DPS seems pretty good for this
Right.
boss at least.
Yeah, he has less health than Surrender, and he doesn't really have any significant ads, and there's generally more uptime. So
Is there any issue with just tanking the boss in the center and you guys will just go where you need to go for the dispel? Or will the tanks get knocked back in the center?
we'll get knocked back. I mean, I can charge back, sort of, the first time, not so much the second time.
Alright. We'll stick to the points.
There's also that pinwheel blast that starts in the middle. Whatever you call the 3 wedges.
Let me just see what okay, blue and moon, okay. Okay, now they all marked.
Keep the nose away from the dumplings, puppy.
Janara.
What are we waiting on?
Janara.
Janara said he's here.
He said he's here. He said he was here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch out for me.
Wow, those hurt.
Don't stand by me. Like that. Don't
Do
stand
not
on bear.
Don't stand on bear. Watch out for swirlies. Okay, don't dispel yet.
Watch out. Watch out.
Not which way I thought it would.
orb up. Avoid it for now.
Is there an enrage phase or anything, or is there just this it?
The mechanics come a little bit faster. Oh, shit.
This is it, it's just fast on the overlap. Sucks increasingly. Got it.
Bringing him back this way. Watch the orb.
Now you want to position them for 2 orbs now.
Well,
If
I
you
don't think the cone's that big. And we're down a tank, so I don't know if this is gonna kill me or not.
Okay.
Ow. Oh, that was a double dispel.
Double hop.
Magic just went on an adventure. Pretty sure I just watched him get booped off the platform, then get launched back onto it.
You may be able to beam both orbs. I'm not sure how that works. If it's a straight line or what.
It's a straight line, so in theory you can get all of them if you get into position fast enough, but it's a little tricky, I think.
Make sure when you guys are running back from like the first or second boop, you do not run back towards the tank, because a lot of you get hit by the beam.
It's a beam that goes from the tank to the orb.
It's just the tank to whatever he's. It's basically a line cleave behind him.
Behind the tank.
Behind the tank, yes.
Okay.
So just kind of do like a wide run back.
Alright, for the knockback when it's dispelled, we get knocked back from the origination point, right? It has nothing to do with our facing.
Yeah, that's right. The guy who's getting dispelled, he also gets knocked. That is which way he faces.
What the? Oh, okay.
Good job.
I'm trying to figure what achievement I got sitting here literally eating.
For a second, I thought that was like an exploration achievement or something.
Yeah.
Eat enough food.
Seriously.
Nope. Not full enough.
Can we call out before we do the first dispel, or is that too much? Say dispelling.
Grat Siphon?
5,
Remember that.
3,
Pandaria I forgot to use.
Okay, sure. We're going to move clockwise, so we're always going to fill the inner and outer circle marked by these markers, basically.
It's one of the transmogs I won.
Stay away from Pent.
That first one, I'll do the second one.
Wait until the thing. Okay.
First dispel.
Shadow, watch out. Also watch out for Abba's back because he's going to get beamed.
Melter Screen dispelled.
Stay away from me, stay away from me, stay away from me. Okay.
Hemming.
Watch out. Stay away from the marker, from Abba, the moon.
Wait until after Shatter.
I'm gonna get beamed too, so watch out.
I have to dispel these. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. We can't
That was
wait
way
for
too
that
late.
much.
Jump off?
Was that it expiring?
Yes.
Don't release. So basically, as soon as those swirlies are done, we need to dispel like right away. And I don't even know if that's even enough time, but
Basically, as soon as somebody hits the edge, we just always need to be kind of. And if we're standing near middle, we should never go farther.
The other thing is I can think of is technically when you get dispelled and we're on the other side of the platform, we just switch sides and then dispel.
That's always about that we get bounced around, but that's better than.
So I have to line up quickly behind the other guy.
Or you could put another dude on the other side and just ping pong the raid if they're in a straight line.
I don't know if we'll have the coordination for anything. So
Yeah, we're not like so perfectly lined up that we all get blasted in exactly the same direction.
Yeah, what Fade said. If you're there and closer to the edge, you shouldn't go off.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missed a click.
Doing mine.
get ready for lasers.
Alright, catch on.
watch out for me. Get away from the ball.
Malevolences.
Good for certain right away. It should be good for Star.
Oh boy.
No, we weren't.
Nope, not quite. That was just a bad angle, I think.
Watch out.
Falling star.
Watch the orb. Get the orb.
Watch out for the watch out.
Position for 2. Casting.
Finish that orb off, huh?
Oh, it's not gonna do anything. Whoop, whoop. We're gonna just have to shift the boss entirely around for that second orb.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a... As the fight progresses, you're gonna need to do that.
Yeah. I mean, unless we can hit 2 at once, then we'll just have to shift the boss around.
It looks like they space them to a degree where you should be able to.
The problem is
a pretty
they
long line.
The problem is they come up as we're getting knocked back. So.
Right. That's just a bad overlap.
I mean, the fight is overlaps the fight. Really, the issue isn't necessarily stacking them, it's getting in position and getting them dispelled and dodging all the other crap too. Like, the orbs spawn in the radius around him, so eventually he's going to, depending on where he is, should be doable, but there's a lot of shit going on, basically. I mean, basic issue, if you want to call it that, is just a lot of mechanics triggering at different times, and they're all going to either land at a very bad time or a very, very bad time. There's really no real. Like, it's not like we aren't already trying to do what the mechanics, it's just that there's a lot of them. And get an attack power, please. Check your flasks too. Use that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get away from square or the bear.
There's no reason why we can't just tank the boss right on top of the.
Yeah.
Dispelling myself. Go ahead and dispel the Festus.
Get away from me.
Get away from there. Oh, missed it.
I don't know about this.
Can hold for a second, but I have to do it after. Dispelling.
Yeah.
Dispelling circle. Dispelling misled.
Get away from me.
Dispelling Bailey.
There's 2 orbs. You can try to line them up, Pat, maybe? If you get on that left-hand side.
Bloom coming.
We got a dispel. We have a dispel.
I'm moving the boss over to this side. You guys should shift.
Alright. That was interesting.
That's just very fast.
It just speeds up as the fight goes on, just like the last fight. Don't release. Well, we either need to move the boss, and everyone needs to shift with it, or we're gonna have to try to shoot the beam across the room. So, one or the other.
I wonder how much it would practically hurt to eat.
Check flasks.
Is there a macro instead of just binding extra action button? I can't remember what the command is for it.
For what?
To use extra action button.
Oh. You might be able to like /use or /cast the name of the extra action.
Girl.
Taifu, are you able to teleport back to your little transcendence thing mid-flight, or?
Yeah, the problem is it has a 40-yard range, so I need to be super quick about it.
Okay.
Why?
I was just wondering. I was just trying to think of ways that people could avoid the knockback.
Yeah,
I know, like, warriors can charge.
Yeah, I mostly use it on the second one just to cut down time.
Maybe that works. I just don't want to change some of my keybinds for the extra action button. I just remember there's usually a macro for it.
What extra action button do you have on this fight?
Since I'm running the orbs, I'm just
Oh, okay. Thank you.
make it faster.
Yeah.
Character does a fucking action while I'm trying to hit it. Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this fight super laggy for anyone else?
I get a little bit of drop, but not much.
I mean, it's playable, it's just not pretty.
Right. Yeah, it works. Cool.
Don't stand between me and that beam. Yeah, like that.
A lot of people.
Like you guys can see the beam.
It's fine.
Orb up. Don't stand between Pent and the orb.
Nope.
Oh,
It's not gonna get hit.
It's fine.
Spelling Genora first.
The over on the other side
Yep,
here.
doing.
They're marked.
Sorry.
Oh, we're just gonna wipe that up.
I guess I screwed those marks up. Okay.
I mean, that's a fine way to do it as long as everyone's aware that they're
Yeah.
Right.
dispelling that way.
A lot of people went the other way.
Yeah.
I wonder if it might help to just when we dispel, like to
Don't
say
release.
we're dispelling right before we do, because if people want to like charge or whatever. 'Cause it's
You
hard
can
to
do a cancel Blade Storm, Mildrick. If you need to.
Alright, so we need to be consistent. Do we want to do we want to do the ping pong or do we not want?
Oh.
I mean, to do ping pong isn't all that bad. I mean, as long as everybody stacks over here, you're just gonna bounce to the middle, and then the other one goes off, you bounce back.
The issue
Not-
is people will get, because people are going to be naturally spread, like if we're, hang on, so if the person getting dispelled is over here and people are going to be spread, like, you know, over this way, so they're all going to get knocked out. I need to not pull the boss. They're all going to get knocked out to like various parts
What
of the
takes
other
longer?
side.
Running from the center back to the moon or circle, or straightening yourself up.
Yeah, basically we need to give time for people to get clustered back on the other side.
I don't know if it's everyone, but apparently there's no knockback on that side. I don't know if that's just because I had the thing, but I didn't move at all when it was dispelled.
Alright, how about this, okay? We're gonna go on, first one we're gonna get knocked away and then we're gonna congregate on the other side. Because that's probably gonna be closer than coming back to where we start.
So we are gonna do the ping pong.
We're gonna ping pong because it seems like we're knocked like 3/4 of the way through the ring, so we're all gonna be scattered on the far side of the disc. We might as well start there instead of running all the way back and then being knocked back yet again and running all the way.
But what that means is everybody has to be aware of where that second guy is going. Line up toward between that guy and the center, because otherwise you're going to get knocked out at an angle.
Will having to move the boss around like that screw up your lining him up for the butt cleave?
Shouldn't, as long as people move.
I mean, I'm going to get knocked around anyway. So
I mean, this is CF.
I mean, it's like-
It would be nice if we were all perfectly lined up and if we were all shot out in a straight line to the opposite side. But it ain't going to be that way.
Unless you hard stack on one specific point. Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay, Death Knights exist. They have like what, one movement CD?
Also, that just happens too rapidly. For...
We have 2.
Grip each other.
But yeah, you can see that we'll just have one here, and we'll keep moving, and then the other side will have it on the other end. So.
Well, the
like,
other person
that
who
make
has it just stand probably on the edge of the main circle in the middle.
No. The person who has the other one is not going to expel. It's going to just get knocked off the rest of us. If he goes out any further, he runs the risk of getting knocked off the platform completely. So we dispel one. We let that momentum carry everyone, including the person who's going to get knocked back to the other side, and then we let that person stand to the edge, and we group up on the other end, and then we get knocked back to close to where we started from, and we repeat that.
And just keep going a little clockwise each time.
Right. I'll just keep going this way, and then the other one will blow us to on the other end and drop it on. So if we keep plopping it to the right of the last thing, then we'll always.
Then put this in your heads. Circle gets dispelled first. So circle will be on this side, star will be always on the other side for healers. So if your circle above your head, other way around, man, other way around. So if you're circle, you're on that mark. If you're star, you're on the other mark, and it's just gonna circle the whole darn time.
I mean, if you're star, you'll get knocked to that.
Right, and then we're going to go and collapse just behind him so that we get knocked back towards this. This is a fight entirely about mechanics, so we have to discuss it to do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get away from the orb.
First dispels. Navy first. Watch it. Other side now.
Beautiful.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
I think Mildred just got blown up by one of the shaman.
Hephaestus first.
Hephaestus not.
Oh, it
Yeah,
goes off and co-op.
somebody was in the wrong place. The star was in the wrong place.
The second, yeah, the star was in the wrong place, got knocked off to the side, it then went off, and that person hit the death barrier. In conclusion, don't do that.
Orb up.
I'm pulling back here, or okay.
Cheeky first.
Somebody else grabbed orb.
You take him.
Oh, I have the orb. What?
I was gonna say somebody clicked it.
I didn't realize I. Oh, come on. I must have misclicked it. I didn't realize I picked it up.
Oh god, come on, guys.
I was like, why am I slow? Why am I taking damage?
Don't release.
I do like this boss. Sorry, but
Okay, just to reiterate, the circle always goes first. Or so if you're a star, you're gonna go to the other side to get the spell. Do not stand on the edge if you're on a star before the circle.
You mean if you're far enough away, you don't get knocked? Ah, interesting.
Okay, but don't.
Is that actually true?
I don't know. It's effort story.
Only do that if you can get there in time, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah, say we give it a shot.
Yeah, I like that.
Are we taking the boss where we land, or are we going to bring him all the way back to circle?
I'd say probably about halfway over here.
Okay, so back to circle at the point,
Like,
basically.
just a little outside the circle, yeah.
Okay.
That mean.
And if we do it right, we're gonna get knocked back, and he's gonna fall.
Okay, so you want to tank him where we land then? It's not a straight line, so.
I didn't get knocked around at all last time I went to Star, and somebody else was on Circle. So, do what you will with that knowledge. I didn't jump, I just stood there and went, is this gonna end badly? And then nothing happened.
You sound disappointed.
Always. Wrong character.
It is, actually. Disappointed's the other monk.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Hey, he didn't die though.
Plateware.
Don't stand between Pet and the orb.
Star, go to Star.
Get to Star.
Nope, that didn't work.
Oh my god.
Didn't quite make it to Star.
Just wipe it up.
It's not distance based.
Maybe it's apathy based. Maybe that's how effort didn't get knocked off.
By the way, I had the one of like the
Don't release.
Yeah, what's the name of the ability that like puts a bunch of pizza slices on the area?
Gasp of malevolence or malice.
Sure, whatever that is. I had that spawn on me like while I was standing on the marker. Do I just sidestep it and risk like pushing people in a different direction? What do I do there?
You won't push them in very much of a different direction. Just sidestep it.
Okay. I guess it just depends on how close people are to me, because, well, geometry here, but like, you know, if I if I'm looking at where Percy's standing right now, if I move over here, it's going to send him in a wildly different direction compared to if he's like over in the center.
I should not be that close to you. I don't have to be that close to you.
Right.
That happened to me, and I still didn't get knocked off. So we still got a pretty good range.
Yeah. What I'm saying is we don't want to be. I guess we just don't want to be too close to the person because if they have to move at all, it's going to cause issues if you're too close. Also, for the record, I ended up eating it because I didn't sidestep it.
So we're gonna still do the ping pong, except the star is gonna let himself be bounced there instead of right.
5, 4, 3,
Right.
2, 1.
Did we determine what Effort said it isn't true or just too hard to get consistently?
Right, consistently. Don't be near the orb.
Spelling circle.
Do not be facing where
New malevolence is coming out.
Orbs up.
Yeah.
Oh
Spelling.
boy.
oh boy.
That's going to be problematic, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I mean in general. That's going to be an annoying overlap.
Give me a sec before you dispel. Okay, you're good.
Are we dispelling? Don't be near the orb.
Orb is open. We can kill
Oh,
it.
okay, good.
Do not get near.
New malevolences.
Dispelling.
Try to get both orbs with this one if we can.
Try.
That knockback's gonna suck at just.
Watch out. Yeah, that's gonna be terrible.
I'm gonna take him here.
Alright, then we're going to do store and then disc. Because when the
Hold your dispel for the suffering.
I got it.
Okay, we're good.
I only got one, it looks like, though.
No, you got both.
Okay.
One more
On the
dispel
other
coming.
side.
Where are you guys going?
That's wipe now.
4 orbs.
Can we healer's diary? Better is.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Like so like well, like the tanks are trying to get the beam on the thing, but we literally get blown away by. So I don't know if we have time to let the beam go off or.
And we try, like, normally you're taking it first, right, Pen? So if we alternate that, we could have Abaddon use his Death's Advance during the Dispel, so then he won't move any position for the beams. I mean, it's worth a shot. I mean, it's just something to try.
That's one of our healers.
Right. We end up healing too.
Honestly, if you want a 5th, I can swap.
I'm gonna give it a try with mechanics and see. We don't have a ton of time.
Alright.
Like, let's focus on not blowing ourselves off the edge and seeing if we can't delay it tiny bit so we can get the beams off. That way we can blow the orbs up. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orb up.
Long way away, so. Remember, we're going to the store.
Stand between me. Orb up.
Okay, watch out for me.
Wait for suffering. Nope. Nope, maybe okay. We're good.
On the other one.
Watch out for the tank. Watch.
Don't be in the beam.
position?
I can't get them both.
No, no, he's not.
Suffering in 3.
Interesting.
This is a take a dive moment.
Yeah, 3 orbs up.
Okay, well, I think we need some global coordination because I don't know if I want to get the orb or get in position of getting knocked back, and I got a little bit. So, how many seconds do we have before
The timers aren't exactly right either. It said suffering in 5, and then it ended up he did Chains of Anguish instead. I mean, do we have to wait for the swirls to be done to do the knockback? I mean, if you're
Swirls
getting...
are just a silence thing. I mean, if you're out of the way, then...
Yeah, if you're getting knocked...
Do a lot of damage.
If you're getting knocked back, you should theoretically not land on them, though, because they're all towards the group.
Yeah. And I also, they probably do damage, but healing has not been a major issue, and I don't believe they one-shot. So worst case scenario, you get hit and someone heals you.
Well, we're also down a healer, so we have to be a little bit touchier.
Because it's either we need to dispel sooner, or we need to wait to dispel for the suffering to go off. It's one or the other. So.
Is it a dot or just a silence?
I think it's both.
The orbs are what's killing us. It does a wide AoE dot for 12 seconds if they're not killed. No, it's a healing. We have to heal through it.
Yeah. Because we can't kill it until one of the tanks takes a suffering hit. So at some point, it's gonna be sitting there a bit.
And we have 21 seconds on malevolence. So as long as both of them are dispelled within 10 seconds of each other, we are fine.
So can we dispel the first one fairly quickly? Since, I mean, everyone should be pretty much topped off.
As long as everyone's in position, yes. That's half the time I'm waiting for people to try to get over because I see half the raid still over on the other side just sitting there.
Right, positioning is key.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't stand near the orb.
First malevolence.
Okay, everyone should be over here now. Don't stand in the beam. Bring the boss back. Got it. Oop, I got it again. Orb up. If you pop it quick, should be okay. Don't pop it yet? Okay. Since we are doing the ping pong, guys, none of you should be using anything that negates the knockback. Don't stand near me.
Oops.
Dispelling myself.
Okay. Okay, wait for the next one. Suffering should be coming after this.
Have time.
No, no.
Wait.
Why are we? Oh my god.
Looks like we got it. I mean, not
Premature
really, but I think
dispellation.
we got it. Like I think we're getting the rhythm down.
Yeah. We just need to wait on the dispel. Like, there's no rush. We're gonna dispel the first one real quick, and then we're just gonna hang out until the suffering is done, and then dispel the other one.
Right, but like you should be seeing that I'm trying to position the orb because I need to zap the orb, else it would get knocked off the edge. So please wait on that dispel if we needed to do a thing. Now, if we're going to get knocked off, then we're going to get knocked off, and I guess we're just fucked. But
You know what this fight reminds me of with this ping pong method is gruel.
But if you're a DK or whatever else that has an ability to negate the knockback, I would not be using that with this ping pong method, because you're gonna get fucked on the second knockback.
DHs can do whatever they want. I mean, they got doubles, so.
Yeah, they're special.
We're special,
Gruel.
alright.
On gruel, I would fly through the air, turn around in the middle, and keep shooting.
which one's so cool because I've been several versions of.
If a suffering is coming up, a tank needs it. Call out that you need it. We need to wait because if not, we'll dispel.
So far, it looks like if there's an orb up, then during the knockback phase, we'll have to wait.
Because we have 21 seconds, so it's not like we have to go instant. I mean, we get the instant one. I'm fine with that.
No question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orb up, don't stand near the orb.
Calling Hephaestus.
Should be good. Don't stand by me. Alright, we're good.
Wait.
Wait on it. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
now you
First
can.
one.
That was nice. Blew us out of the pizza pie.
My wild charge got me killed again.
Now you understand my relationship with Transcendence.
Doing mine first. Going now.
Orbs up. Hold up. Hold up.
Let me blow this up first. Okay.
You good?
Get ready to hit.
Spelling. Wait for the suffering. Wait.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hold up. Okay.
Spelling Ulrich.
We have one healer alive.
I got. So that's probably we on keeping up with the healing.
Well, we are trying to 3 heal them.
Yeah, this is
3 healers
But I
need.
think we're getting them.
Release.
I think the strategy is working out better.
Really?
One issue is our damage is slower because it causes a lot of force downtime from the melee.
We're also, we're slowing down too because we were waiting for not dispelling right away because we were positioned.
Did Clam just miss the elevator or something?
I have many lucky doos you like.
So are we thinking the ping pong is working better?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I like the ping pong. If people think that it's not good, I'd like to hear opinions on that. But it seems to be working out better in my.
Ping pong definitely requires that you pay more attention, but in theory can work better.
I feel like people are living longer with the ping pong theory.
Yep. And you demon hunters can do whatever you want, right? So
oh yeah,
you can work on the orb while we're waiting to get dispelled.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Because we don't give a fuck about this mechanic.
So I'm hearing that we all need to reroll DK with.
Yes and yes.
Alright, last pull for the night.
It's not bad, right? I mean, the actor's kind of annoying, but other than that, it's not too bad.
Clam.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orb up. Don't stand between Pent and the orb.
Going cheeky.
Now.
Spelling misled.
Don't stand in the beam. Good job. Orb up.
Can I do one? No, I'm gonna wait. Spelling. Spell Mildrick. Spelling, or can I? Wait till after suffering. Spelling cheeker.
You can. If there's no orb up, you can.
Dispel maybe good.
Line them up for 2 this time.
Gonna try.
We got it. Yep.
Get those orbs dead.
We want this first one.
Or they have the weird shield icons.
Somebody run the second one, please.
No, I was wrong to spell. Wrong to spell.
Whoa!
No, it was the right dispel, but I couldn't get to where I needed to be to live, and I had the other one. so I died and it went off.
Oh, okay.
I got like, blocked off by the thingy and I had no health. It was terrible.
I think next week, Pen, I'll take the boss first since you apparently always get the orb during the knockback.
Okay.
Because I can negate the knockback